TSYS Xtra as we continue to explore the latest trends and innovations in the world of digital commerce.
Hello, I'm Dowdall. I'm the editor of TSYS Xtra. I'm here at TSYS Middle East with Malek Mroueh, the Vice President and Regional Head for Asia, Middle East and Africa at TSYS. Malek, welcome to TSYS Middle East again this year. Now, this year's event is certainly buzzing with a lot of new and familiar faces, but I think one thing that's common among all attendees is that laser focus on banks of the future and what that really means. So firstly, in the banking and payments space, we're seeing an increasing mix of traditional banks, digital banks, neobanks, and obviously the emergence of fintechs. So from this starting point, I'd like to ask you, what do you visualize when you think of the bank of the future ready for success?
It's a great question. I think the number one word that would encompass it would be agility. They need to be able to move. And it's across two main areas for a bank. One would be in the mindset internally, right at the top. There has to be that innovation mindset, that desire to be part of that innovation and move forward. And the other side is it needs to be ready operationally at the back end to be able to support the collaboration and the connectivity that's going to be required in order to facilitate providing payments and services to customers in the future. And that combination requires them to be on a modern type technology that's not encumbered, that allows the ability to connect to multiple sources quickly and easily to deliver those services.
And Malek, do you think collaboration then is a strategic driver for the bank of the future?
Absolutely. Collaboration is key to making it work. Because if you look at the way that consumers are transacting, right? So today they go and they buy over the counter, they tap a card, they tap their mobile, or they buy online. But as we move forward, they're going to be having their printer automatically order ink as it runs out. That's embedded payments, for example. You're going to have IoTs, which will sense that you're doing X, Y, Z, and you need to trigger a purchase for Y. And going even further, if you go into current augmented reality, trying to purchase as you're in the augmented reality, or in the metaverse even, these are all going to require ways of transacting that's different. And you're going to have to, as the bank of the future, find ways to encompass and accommodate these customers in order to deliver those services to them in a frictionless and seamless way. The minute it's complicated for the customers, it goes out the window. And based on what we can tell in the market today, the open API stacks are the only way that that's going to happen, because they will allow that interoperability from, in theory, an infinite set of sources. And whichever way you wrap those APIs, it will still fundamentally be an API connectivity, and that will be key to getting that service right for those customers.
So Malek, how easy then do you think this digital approach is to achieve?
I think it should be very doable. So we sponsored a survey recently, and 40% of issuer respondents replied that they were at the early stages of their digital transformation. So everyone is en route and they're getting there. I think the way that they're applying it and doing the transformation is through a combination of in-house and external partners. So for example, this is where TSYS would come in. We would come in with our payment stack and our API developer portal to allow the banks to go and explore and try and deliver those services to their customers as part of that digital transformation. The other thing that we came out with on that sponsored survey is what's driving a lot of this for the customer's point of view is speed to market, to being able to deliver those features and functions to those customers quickly, and data sharing, collaboration requirements, where your ecosystem works together to provide a bigger picture to the customer than the individual transaction alone. So for example, at TSYS, we've partnered with Ecolytic to provide the information that you take on your statement transactions. We translate that with them into your carbon footprint for those transactions. So you can see what your carbon footprint uses are for eco-conscientious customer base and deliver that forward to them. And translating that further into what does that mean? Is it like a flight to Europe, or it's the equivalent of a car ride, or whatever it is? So these actions of translating the data and presenting them in customer user-friendly way are what's going to help make that holistic view to customers transacting with the bank of the future.
Okay, Malek, thank you for
Thank you very much.
taking
Real
the
pleasure.
time. Yep, thank you for taking the time to speak with me today. This
Thank
is
you
a
very
really
much.
exciting space. I look forward to
We're
seeing what
excited to
happens
be
next.
here. Thanks very much. Take care.